Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Transport Fever. Now this platform in particular, this train station doesn't look so happy. I mean, the people in there must be going mad waiting for these trains or something. Because if you look, there are more than 100 people waiting on just the counterclockwise line, and 80 on the other side. So I think we need to do something about this situation. The same actually goes here. So the demand is really building up. And I think these trains should be able to handle more. So what we can do is upgrade them. Yeah. So let's take a look. Currently we have 4 trains on both lines. 2 trains on each line. They are all pretty old, 15, 17, 16 years. And I think we can auto upgrade them. So if we go here, let's set both of you replacements. Let's see, I think we can stick with the Flying Scotsman for now, unless we can find something else. That's true, we can go with this. Now that would require a lot more. Wait a minute. So each train can only handle, can go only to 100 kilometers per hour. Running cost is 1.39 million. That can handle 68 passengers. We can actually try these multiple units here. They were good until 1992. And we can have multiple trains like that right next to each other. Although we could also go with the traditional loco and wagon route. We do have some very cool passenger trains now, like this one. And this is electric, I think. Yeah. We can go with that. 125, 1916. Yeah, it looks like the age of the Flying Scotsman is running past. Because this is 55 years lifespan. This is only 40 years. This is faster, much lighter. Power is the same. No, actually, it's more powerful, and tractive effort is the same. So yeah, this is the future. The RE44, I'm not sure how you read that, but yeah, that train. So it looks like we can go with that. No, not like that. Remove it, put that there. Let's go with the loco and wagon just because it looks cooler. And we do have new wagons here for passengers, which can handle up to 120 kilometers per hour. So let's set something up so we can have around 100 passengers. So that's 5 wagons in there. So let's set up 3, 4, 5. Oh, and before I forget, this needs to be orange. So remove everything, set that to that light orange color. Yep. Set you 1 and 5 wagons. Perfect. Set that 25% and yes. And watch the magic happen. Let's do the same for the other line. And after this, no. Close that. Set the vehicle here. That was almost a disaster. Thankfully, none of the trains were in a platform right then. There. Set the color to blue. Which blue is that? This blue, I think. Yes. And 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25%, yes. And then let's observe it. Where are our trains? There's one there. Ching-a-ching. There it is. Beautiful. Electric trains incoming. Now we can make use of those catenaries. Nice. And look at that. Full already. Nice. Now I'm expecting that to go a bit fast. Hopefully he's able to reach his top speed. Still a lot of people there. We still have some of our old trains here. But this guy should transform pretty soon. Catching. Catching. There we go. That looks really beautiful. And it somehow is matching, I think. And look at the speed. 104 and rising. Remember the previous trains we had was only limited to 100 kilometers per hour. Because even though they were Flying Scotsman, the wagons were the Donnerbush, I think, which had only 100 kilometer speed limit. Anyway, that looks to be good. Let's look at the trains. One down, one to go. Once that upgrades both of the other trains, we will set the replacement percentage back to 100%. And what is this? We're getting a bit of build-up in the salt ash department. Salt ash lane is this one, but I think that might be fixed pretty soon because the trains only come occasionally anyway. Whoa, what's the problem here, guys? Alright, we have to fix something here. Because if you remember, in the previous episode I mentioned it, that this platform is not so optimized. I wish I did 8 platforms then. But what I want is for this dark blue line to have 2 lanes here. So they don't need to wait for each other in these passing loops here. So they don't need to, if a train is here for oil, they don't need to, the train opposing it doesn't need to wait on this side. That's too far away. See? Yeah? Too inefficient. Alright. Both of these are replaced now. Let's set that there and you there. Perfect. So what we can do is wait for these guys to go out and then we will do some adjustments. Alright, please go out. Thank you. Perfect. Pause. Now what I want is to relocate this light blue one, make it share with the logs, since the logs line is just one train anyway, it wouldn't hurt that much. So the middle 2 platforms can be used for oil. Yeah, favoritism, but the oil line is the moneymaker here, so it has more of a privilege, right? So let's see how this goes. Wow, that is actually full. What the heck? Alright, fine. So how do we do this? We want this line to be also used by the oil line. So you want that to be double tracked like so. Like that. Let's go under the smoke. Extend that even more. Like that. Oh, beautiful view. Right? Like that in here. And then we'll have to adjust here as well. And we'll have to modify this too. Alright. There you go. Remodeling this entirely. Okay, so let's remodel this. Remove this one. I think we can remove this bit. Bulldoze that one, that one, that one. Like so. Perfect. And double track it all the way to the end. Where's the end of the platform? There it is. Right, so let us do like that and merge like so. You know what? Let's start from the other side like this to make sure we're maximizing the length. Start from here, extend there. Remove the signal first. That will be a point for collision later on. 148. Not too bad. Let's go with that. And link it up. Hello? There it is. Double tracked all the way. Perfect. Right? Now in terms of signals, we can go with that one there. And then we can go with this one here, I guess. Something like that. And then maybe one here. Not really sure what I'm doing, but I guess we will see if that works soon enough. Line still not being used, but that just means we need to because we need to connect this still. So this is the one from the fuel. This needs to connect. This is double tracked up to here. That means we don't need to blend and merge here. We can actually upgrade that now. Perfect. And go straight until the end, like so. Perfect. Now they're using both tracks. Nice, right? Alright, in terms of signals, we did lose some here. Let's put one right there. And one here, I guess. That might be too short, but we will see. Okay, that looks good. That looks good for the dark blue line, the oil line. But for this, guys, it's not looking too good. So we'll have to upgrade it. Actually, we'll have to track it like so. Okay, that works. Let's go under all the smoke. We'll have to upgrade these trains pretty soon. And blend there. Nice. So now we have a line again. But this time, I want to double track it. I want some passing loop in here. So maybe let's make something like that. That's the extent. And extend that a bit. Then merge. Not you, but you. Alright. And then some passing loops maybe. One there and one here. Where is it? It's not allowing me. There it is. Okay. Line check. Everything looks good. Brilliant. Proceed. Okay. Now we shouldn't get any conflicts here on this lane anymore. They have their own for oil. Look at that, 8.88 million. And that's with that huge blockage before. Now, that should be even better. Right? Hopefully. We will see. Okay. The problem here that I'm seeing is because we're sharing the line here with the stone line and the planks line. That means when the plank train is waiting here, the train for stone is getting blocked as well, and that's not good. So we might have to do something there as well, but we'll think about it later, okay? For now, let's keep it that way. Anyway, this is looking good. This looks really pro. Wow, that's a nice screenshot actually, I think. Maybe like that. I don't know. Anyway, train situation, oil situation, still a lot. But this guy is full, right? Like so, see? Parallel. No waiting whatsoever. And you only have 2 trains there, so they really don't need to wait for anything at all. Alright, that's good. The stone situation here, I did remove one of them. So we only have 2 trains, but very long trains. Still set to 25%. That was close. Alright. So now we can move on to other stuff. But before we do, a bit of a teaser. Let's go and check what is the situation here. Still a lot of people waiting, but not as many. So I think we could have handled it with 1 or 2 more wagons actually. But if you look at the other stations, they're actually maximizing it already. So if we add more wagons, we're losing money on some stations because they're not full. Like this guy, only 88 out of 100. And this blue guy, yeah, probably not full as well. So I think we did it the right way there. And this one, yeah. Alright, that works. Let's go on to this part now. Now, if you noticed, it's actually 1951 already. So we did unlock the new truck stations now, and I can show it to you. Look at that. Look at the normal one. It's like that, like pretty generic. It works, but it doesn't look pretty. But look at this. Beautiful, right? And look at that. We have a country industry. We even have a parking lot for trucks. This is just an unloading station, so it cannot hold any goods. But if you can somehow fit that in a city, roleplay it a bit, like for example do it like that, that would work. Look at the catchment of that one. Right? Huge. That would be beautiful. So what we can do now is we can... Wow, the guy is actually full. If he's taking construction materials, that will even make him more full. For sure we'll have to upgrade him sometime soon, but for now, we'll leave it that way. Okay, so now we'll have to check first. We are planning to carry construction materials, so it has to be somewhere here. So maybe we can have a... And I know you can put in bus stops, right? We tried that a few episodes ago, so the trucks can unload the bus stops. But I found that as you go along in the future, there are more cars, more traffic, and that will actually hinder stuff because, let me demonstrate. Where's a city where we drop off to a bus stop? Here. No. Actually, yeah, that one. So let's look for the truck. Where is it? I did turn off my icons. Is it this guy? Wow, that's super old. Why are you using that one? Okay, we will have to upgrade that. But I want to show my point here. Maybe this is a better one. So we have there. So we have goods here. The salt ash truck route. I think it's this guy. Yeah. So he'll drop off goods probably here. Like that. So he stops. Imagine if you have 20 trucks stopping at that stop and holding up everyone else, all the buses, all the trams, all the civilians, right? So that's not going to be a very good, pretty picture, and that is a huge cause for traffic. That's the major disadvantage of using bus stops for unloading zones. So it's good in the earlier cities, but as you move along, it will become quite chaotic, right? Truck salt ash, yeah, we'll have to really step it up here. 2 more. So if you saw, I added like 5 or 6 trucks there. All of them will stop here, unload stuff, and that will cause some traffic here. So I'm expecting a bit of build up here in the future, in the near future. So I don't want that to happen in our other cities. So we'll have to do it the hard way. We'll have to look for the industries and plop down truck stations, these beautiful truck stations from the mod. This is from a mod in the workshop. I forgot the name, but it's one of the most famous ones there. So if you can go to the workshop, I'm sure you'll see it immediately. So we can actually pick, since this will only be unloading, we can pick a very small one. A cargo station, small city. Single lane city cargo station, yeah, that would work. And if we go there, look at that. Beautiful. We can go here. That will hit some of them. We can go here. That will actually hit a lot already. Almost all. This one has more or less the same catchment. But it's out of the city. It's out of the main street. So it's a bit of a question mark where the best to put it. I think we'll put it here, because it also hits some of the commercial zones. And it's easier to unload there. Yeah, look at how beautiful that is. Let me zoom in there. See? The attention to detail here. All these objects, and the routing is good as well, because if you look, the buses, the trucks will go around one way here and stop at their platform. Now there are some variants where you can upgrade this to a bigger variant like this one, or to even a bigger one like that one. Not really that one. This one. Oh, come on. I think it's this one. Look at that. 4 platforms. And you will see they will have their own... I closed it. They will have their own lanes. They will have their own lines. So they're not... If you have 4 different lines, they won't be sharing them. So everyone will go one way and there will be no traffic on their each of their platforms. Unlike the existing truck stations, which have like... they say they can handle 4, right? But if you look at it, where is that? If you look at it, some of them can have 4. Like if you upgrade this one, like that says it can handle 4. But if you look at the roads, there are only 2 lanes here. So some of them will really wait for one another, and it's not the most efficient thing. But that design is just brilliant. So let's keep that. And then let's have a road which goes from here directly there. Because we have money, why not? Let's set a medium country road going directly from here to that point. So we don't go through the normal route actually. That's expensive. Similar to railroads, don't just drag it along the way because you can see all the gray areas. That will be like excavations everywhere. So try to make it as straight as possible, but try to minimize the number of gray zones as well. So the landscaping will be minimal. Wow, that's actually quite straight. That's nice. Didn't expect that. Would have preferred to go straight there. But that's an industry. So let's just pick the one here then. That should work pretty fine. Yeah. So let's put a station here, and I can show you the cargo station, the large industry, just so we have more room. Like I can put that here probably, yeah. And I can go as far as this. Now that's gonna be 150k. That's a bit expensive. You can go smaller, but that's because of the landscaping here, I think. Yeah, here you see 22k. When I go near it, 75k. It's because this road is elevated. So if we can actually landscape this a bit, maybe raise it up, I don't know. Increase the size of that. I don't know how this works. Not really a landscaping artist. But you can see the effect immediately that I'm not a landscaping artist. I heard something upgrading. Alright, never mind that. Bad idea. But I want a large one, and it will cost us much, but it will be worth it. But look at that. That's beautiful. Look, right? Beautiful, and it so matches the industries on the countryside. I like it. Let's pop in a depot here, and let's set up that line. Let's set up like that. So how many do you think we need? I think we need, let's say 3 for now. 2, 3. Set you to a new line going from this route to that route, right? So truck Indust. What city is that? Chatham. Chatham. Interesting city name. Is it? I think it is. Let's color that yellow because it's an industry. And let's color the trucks yellow. Why not? Vehicles yellow. Everybody happy. Alright, so this should signal the construction materials that it can actually, yeah, it's in the catchment. The truck station in the railroad is in catchment, so that should signal and put some construction materials on this one as well. There we go. Let's see. Train planks. I'm expecting at some point there should be construction material headed to train planks there. Wow, look at that build up. I think we'll have to upgrade our train now. 91 planks, wow. So 91 logs waiting. In here, new year, new plane, not interested. I really hope they upgrade the planes. Right now it's just not useful at all. Here it is. Here's the guy. So let's upgrade this guy. Right now he can handle 48. Let's double that. Let's make it 12 wagons. 25%. Let's see, how old is this guy? 13 years. Yep, that should work. 25%. Let's color you to a brown color. Maybe not. Let's not use a Scotsman. Let's take something which can haul more, because the Scotsman isn't the best for cargo. Only 135 tractive effort. This is stronger but slower. This is, I think this. This is stronger but more expensive as well. So the good trains haven't really arrived yet. So let's just stick with the Scotsman for now. Some of them will come soon enough, but not now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think these might be new stake cars though. I'm not really sure. So that's 13 times 6. 13 times 6 is what? 60, 78 or something. So much more than that. So yeah, I think these upgraded. These are the new stake cars now. So if we see, if I want around 130, let's maybe take 9 wagons. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, no, keep it that way. Keep it within the length of the before 160. Let's just test this out, shall we? You should be long after you arrive here. Please. Wait, did I say yes? Did I forget? No, I didn't. Okay, just paranoid. Kaching, yeah. Okay, so 100% yes. There you go. You're not full here, but I'm expecting you. Alright, he can handle 80, 91 planks all in all. That might not be enough if we consider the construction materials, but who knows. Alright, if we look here, train planks, 91 logs, and now we are getting a construction material there. One. Just one. But it's a good start, right? And if we look at the demand on the construction materials, it's 929 now. That increased because we linked up the city. Now the main problem we have is we don't have enough stone. And I'm not sure why. We have a potential of 730. We are filling up the station here every single time. But I think this will eventually improve. If you remember in the previous episode, we only had like 400 production here. Now we have 600. That will increase steadily. As long as these trains can haul it. And they can. Right? So let's race. Up, 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 up. Stop. Yeah, I think we really need a separate line here moving forward. Pretty soon, but not yet essential. Okay. 125 logs. Wow. The log business is really picking up. And that's a lot of oil. I think we'll have to improve this as well. I think I'll have to make this into a truck instead of train. Yeah. I think I'd like that better. Let's try it out. Why are you not possible there? Okay. If I make a station right there, you'll be okay. Going right next to the train. What's that sound? It sounds a bit weird. It is a chemical plant after all, right? Yeah, true. Okay, let's go here. Travel the same route. Is it going to hug that? No, it's not really hugging the train station. You can link up with that, but I don't want you to. So don't. At least not for now. I want you to link up here actually. Like there. We can set this up. Because have a second connection, or we can just delete it outright. You know what? Let's just delete it. Head back to the depot. I'll sell you. And then let's remove this entire line, make this trucks. It's more practical. And then we will maybe have to rethink the whole situation here. But I made the line there because I didn't want to go through the city. It'll just cause more traffic, especially in the future. Right, so delete that. We lost a lot of oil, but that's no biggie. Alright, perfect. Now let's make a connection from here. Let's get one of those, let's remove that. Let's get one of those funky new truck stations. Do we get an industry like this? I think I prefer this one, even though there's only one line using it. It's because it's huge, so it can handle more goods before it's full. And remember, when a truck station gets full, production stops. So we don't want production to stop ever, right? How far can you handle? Okay, you can go till that point. Let me align it to the road. That way. Nice. Too bad there's no like a city version of this. Like I wanted a concrete version of this one. This big but concrete. That would probably fit better in here, in this plant, but it's fine, it's fine. Works anyway. So let's make a new line. Let's say this is the truck plastic going from there to there. Yeah, just a straight highway. Truck plastic. And let's remove the train plastic. It's earning us 919k. Okay, let's monitor that. And let's see. Well, if you're going there, why not just go here directly? Pick it up here directly. You don't need anymore an intermediary there, right? So actually, we do have a line like that already. This truck plastic, instead of going to that place, remove you. Instead, from salt ash exchange, you'll go straight to this point here. There. Yeah, just go the entire route. And you have trains already. You have trucks already there. Right? So we don't need this at all. Okay, let's do that. And let's have, I don't know, 2 more trucks to set there. Truck plastic. Let's set plastic to pink. Okay, fine. Is it like that pink? Not really. It's the lightest shade. That one. I wish there was an option to auto-color the trucks. They're not as realistic looking, but they are more easy. They're easier to distinguish at least. Okay, we're getting some plastic there now. Perfect. So we'll adjust that as time goes by, but yeah. We don't really need a train route here. That's overkill. If this was another difficulty, like medium or hard, for sure we would be losing money there. Right. What's the situation? We do have 13 construction materials now on that plank line. Perfect. Where is it, by the way? It's there? No. Just left, probably. Somewhere here. This smoking thing. No, that's stone. It's this guy. Alright. So he's carrying all the stuff, but he is not able to carry any construction materials at all. So it looks like what we loaded on him isn't even enough, because there's still 95 planks in here. So it looks like we need one more. We need one more train exactly the same. Right? I think that's the good plan. So let's do that. Planks 91. That is how many? 7. Okay, let's try it. Hopefully you don't regret this. Brown, you, wagons, 7 of you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and deploy you to the planks line. So now there are 2 trains. So now there are 4 trains sharing this rail track here, and I'm not sure if I'll come to regret that, but we will see soon enough. Okay, there we go. There comes our new savior, just rushing for it, going to get all those logs. We could maybe have worked with one long train, but currently I don't think it works that way. Okay, this is the disadvantage. Since we did it to share that line, now he has to stop for a while, and that will affect the stone trains. So we'll have to optimize that in a later episode. But right now, let's just enjoy this. Let's enjoy the feeling of collecting all those stuff. Zip, 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 zip. All those logs. Beautiful. Still didn't get any of those construction materials, but the next train, which is here, should get that. Yep, we should be able to handle it. Okay. Here we go. Here he goes. I'll not be carrying anything at all, though. Maybe we can wait a while. What stop is this? This is the first stop. Full load. Oh, and yes, I forgot to mention to you guys, I did remove all the full loads that I had set up in the previous episode because it wasn't helping. It was ruining the train frequency. Like, trains were waiting on each other. It wasn't good. So yeah. Anyway. Alright, that doesn't seem to do anything. So let's just go. I just waited a little so the other train would be on the opposite side, and then they would have a nice frequency. You know, they would have like opposing frequencies. How's this line doing? I guess it hasn't earned anything yet because we haven't delivered any construction materials yet. But that should happen pretty soon. And this has upgraded, look at that. 200 limit now. Yeah, so things are starting to take shape. We're doing just fine. A lot of improvements, minor improvements, but they're getting there. And I really like these stations. Let me know what you think about them. I would actually honestly want to transform this as well, but let's leave it for now. Fine. Truck plastic, all that oil, perfect. The pink ones. Yep, he has oil now. So he'll be delivering that here. And we won't need a train for that anymore. And this will be taking goods back. So I'll monitor this, I'll keep this running a bit and see if we need more trucks or not. Anyway, we went a bit over the time there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this bit of adventure. I know I'm not expanding the city like all the available resources, I'm not tapping into them, but I'm really like, this is my playstyle. I want to optimize the lines first before expanding. Like, I don't want chaotic lines everywhere. I want to make sure that what I build will earn money before I make any more. Hope that makes sense. Anyway, this line is not transporting as much, but I guess they should be okay since now we have construction materials. Perfect. Alright, anyway guys, that's going to be it for now. Hope you enjoyed that one. I will catch you in the next one. In the meantime, if you did like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates, alright? This is Clumsy Geek signing off. Thanks for watching and you guys have a nice day. I am really enjoying this series. Thank you and bye bye.